Okay, welcome to another first round of Axis and Allies, Global 1940. Let's go ahead and start over here. Notice the red boxes outside. You know what? Let's make them be like the industrial complexes, except for Australia, which have minor. Anyway, just to say, it was a pretty interesting round, if you know what I mean. What we did, if you didn't notice, the battle board has been opened up, and we're starting to do it like it's supposed to do. And so far it's worked. So, China really don't have much of a chance, but now I know how Germany feels when they always lose their power. Anyway, and of course America's not in the war, so they can't really do too much. They built 4 strategic bombers and put them in the Philippines. Okay, I guess when the war starts, they're gonna bomb Tokyo or someplace, and of course Japan's walking into China as always, and Britain's not in a war with Japan, so forgot what they built. If they built anything. Oh yeah, they built what's right here, and I guess you're gonna deal with Italy right there. If you notice why there are many Anzac troops or Russian troops over there, it's because we have not read on page 35, what's right there. It said to remove 1 United Kingdom infantry in Egypt. But I don't know. I don't want to do that because I already put it down. And, I hadn't lost the thing yet. So, he hadn't. He took Tobruk, and I decided, you know what? I'm losing very bad, and if I don't fall back, I'm just going to lose. So I said, you know what? Italy also built a man in a tank and took 7 France without, I don't think, any losses. Germany took a few losses to France, in France. They started to attack with Western Germany. The only thing they had left was 3 mechanized infantry and 3 tactical bombers. And, it didn't go so good for me. I thought, oh no, I'm going to lose today. Yay, I'm not going to lose. So, and then I attacked Normandy or Bordeaux from Holland, Belgium. And from Holland, Belgium, I think it went pretty well. I have the thing to go like that when I want to see something. But anyway, and France built 3 tanks. I was, and it was like, because you notice the big Anzac ship way over there. I mean, you're not supposed to do that, so. He put him in season 125. I was like, you can't put it there. And then he put it in season 111. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll allow that. He just kind of laughed. But anyway, I just woke up. So, you know what round 2? And of course, before I go on, I rolled all 6s in the Battle of France. So it was like my first roll. I didn't think I was going to lose. I don't think I was going to lose very badly, but I just, forgot to say something. He decided, you know what, let's do the Toronto raid. He decided to go with 2 planes. Now, I realize what you're thinking. You can't do that with 2 planes. You gotta do it with full power. You gotta bring it down from United Kingdom, Gibraltar, Malta, on your own ship. You gotta bring it down to your full power. And he lost both those planes because I did good rolls. He took down my transport, though, to tell you that. Kind of sad. Really sad, actually. I hate it kind of because I wanted to make it like the little game. But anyway, and just to say that round went pretty good for a first round. There's a glare again. Anyway, the two Anzac infantry were holding on to Brook because the rats at the Brook. And what I'm gonna do, because I have a lot of resources still, I'm gonna probably move since all of France is basically taken. What I'm gonna do next was that Navy there is probably going to go into Sea Zone 93 and take down that fleet there. And then we're gonna try to take down that fleet with some German friends, you know. So, what I'm probably gonna build next round for Germany is, I guess it's their next round. I'm gonna build that, and then since I have 10 NPCs left, man. Another fighter. I'm serious, is that all the fighters I have? Yeah, I got a bunch of sticks. Alright. So that's gonna build next round, and well, now you're asking, hey, what are you going to do for the research and development chart? Well, there's really not much I can do except for the war bonds, and I did get those 6 extra IPCs because I had the war bonds, and I did get 6, so I have 12 extra. Now, see, I do have, let's see, maybe plus 30. Wait, we're not done yet. Of course, that's going to be my build. One of my builds. 12 plus 30. I got 42. Okay, that's a lot. Now just think about that. That's a lot for Germany. Should I save up? Should I just keep going? Should I try to get for those bonuses? So that's going to be 12 left. Man. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. This is going to be for another round. Those 3 fighters. So we're not going to build any fighters, I wouldn't say. So, let's see. We might build another battleship, you know? Or maybe let's go build some more tanks. That's 7, we can build 7 tanks. So, let's get, let's actually get 2 greens. And this, the gray. Probably another build we can buy for Russia, for the Russian front. So this is like a round 2 build you can do. Variants, these are 2 of them. You can also build 6 transports. You can't build all 10 for your sea line threat. So you can also, well, see, okay, 3 times 10 is 30, so got 33, which is 11, 36, which is, okay, 39 is 13. 14, I'm gonna go 14. I could go 14 infantry, guys. That's a lot. I'd say that's pretty much like the whole game right there. You can do that. You're gonna do 2 red chips. You're gonna do this. And then you're gonna do that. So that's like another build for round 2, I guess you can say. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do. I might, because I'm still thinking about doing a sea lion, but I still want to go over and kill Russia before they kill me. They build, what did they build? Actually, I forgot what they built. They built something. I forgot what they built. Oh, yeah, they did something over here. They built a tank. They built some bombers. They built another A unit. They built a artillery. And I think they built some stuff over here, like another tank over there. So, you know. So this is like round 2 variants. Some of them. I think I have another one. Because... well, this is like a strategy. To say that you did get, like, I did get France, of course. I rolled. I rolled till I get a 6. It'll just by luck I got a 6. Okay, here we go. And I got a 6, and so I had 12 plus 30 is 42. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I have my phone here, but I don't have my. It's on camera mode right now. I can't do anything with it. You know? So that's like round 2 variants. You got 7 tanks. Well, 3 fighters is really not much. So you still got 12 left. I guess you can buy a bomber. Well, so you can buy a bomber with that. Yeah. You can buy a bomber with that for sea lion. This is like Western theater version. This is, I guess you can call this also that too. But these are really, well, this is Western theater. This is the western part of the world, Western Europe. The Western Front of Europe, and this is the Eastern Front against Russia. 14 infantry and 7 tanks. If you got 42 IPCs for taking France, which is basically like 6 extra, so then you got 36 for no difference. But then you get 6 extra. Then I got 6 extra. If you just pretend that you got lucky, make it 6 extra, so you got 42. This is like, so you gotta roll. You gotta go for war. So on round 1, I mean, you can buy whatever you want. I did put my carrier, my destroyer, and my sub there. I lost 2 of my sub, by the way, in the Battle of Atlantic. Kind of sad. Anyway, just to say, so this is the Western Front. This is the Eastern Front against Russia. Those are two extra variants. There's one more variant that you can do in the Eastern theater. What can you do? So how many? 48. Still save 30. Still save about 6. You buy that many. 7 subs. Well, I can't buy any more subs, actually. But besides, you know what? Save 6 IVCs. You can build 6 subs against that. I can't believe I can't show you that. I'll say a battleship. That's 20. Okay. Well, I'll say you build 2 battleships. Yeah, 2 battleships for and you still have 2 left, so you might have more next time, like 32 next time. Well, no, you still get those extra IVCs next time, and then you roll for the war bonds. So this is another for the Western Front. 2 battleships. Yeah, I got 40. Got 2 left. which I would do. You got 3 fighters and a strategic bomber. That's all your money. This is for the Eastern Theater. You got 14 infantry and 6 tanks, but that's 2 different variants. I think I'm going to have to go with the 14 infantry, but the 7 tank, that's not 6 tanks, 7 tanks is good as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to choose. I mean, my army's down and it's just still in the German part, German proper. I really want to. I don't want to waste my fighters yet. I mean, the battleship's great. I already have one, but, you know, I bet it'd be great to have 2 more stacked against. You can still stack them. Against the Eastern Theater, I guess you could buy 7 tanks, but you can't do anything with them next turn. We're round 3. But, you know, I guess I'm just going to have to go with the 7 tanks, because they like 7 tanks, don't they? Yeah. So maybe, you know, I'm actually going to save these variants. Well, you can't actually do this, though. And that's out. That's out too. You can do 1 battleship. You can still do that, plus a also 6, another tank. Yeah, a tank. You can do that. That's a variant. Anyway, that's kind of like variants. Now, I don't have much time because I took too long for Germany. I kind of want to get to Japan's J2 setup. Plus, the next time, I'm trying to do like cause you've ever seen this guy, the video starts out with a Russian song, I don't know. It was Madagascar 3, you know. I haven't watched the movie in a long time. But he does a 1942 variant setup of this whole game. Yeah. France is not in the war. France is not in the war. Of course, America's in the war. Japan took all the money islands. I don't know how much of China's gone. I don't know how this changed, but some of this changed. A lot of this changed. Some of Russia, it's all the way back up to Moscow, maybe Stalingrad. Anyway, just to say, it would be kind of cool to set it up. So I need to find that. Maybe I can find it on accessnow.org. Yeah. If y'all tell me if I can, maybe, I can't print it out because I want to. Anyway, let's get to Japan J2 setup. They got 3 extra. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them 29. I would round it up to 30, but I want to so bad. We just can't. 29, that's a lot. They could buy a battleship. And then they could buy a man and a tank. And that would equal 29, I believe. That's variant. How many transports you can buy? Man, aircraft carrier, you still have 13 left. Yeah, 13. 13 left. You still got 13 left. I guess you can buy a cruiser, and that would still have 1 left. You can see there. And a lot of other variants you can do, like maybe buy some more fighters for your carriers. You know. Okay, you still have 9 left. I guess you can buy the tank and the man left too. That's like 3 variants there. So technically the biggest one is this one. I don't know exactly what to go with yet because it's not even their turn yet. So this is probably gonna be next round's variant because I still have that money up there. Probably just gonna keep that down here. That's for round 3, by the way. Now the Italy's set up, built up for round 2. You can't really do too much. I mean, you lost to Brook, but it really don't cost anything. But you do have 3 extra IPCs, so now you have 13. You could buy. I mean, this is if you go for Southern France and get the extra money. You have 13. I guess you can buy 2 men in a tank. I wouldn't necessarily call that like a win-win. What I would go for now, before you buy, is I would roll for the improved shipyards, because you want to improve your Navy a little bit, because look at that Navy. That's not even a good Navy, I would say. So let's go ahead and go for improved shipyards 3. You got it. So I'm not going to do this now, but I'll do it right quick. You can build, and because I think they reduced down to 3, I believe, and 13 for an aircraft carrier. I don't exactly know. I kind of forgot. Yep, 3. And battleships reduced down to 17. You can buy a cruiser, a destroyer, transport submarine. All you can buy is up to an aircraft carrier. Now, I would buy an aircraft carrier right away because you have that money. So, just in case you get that war bond, and you get that war bond right there, you can buy this right away and change for that. What can you buy with that much money? You can't buy a battleship. This is your 4 short. You can't buy 2 transports because, well, you could, because I'm actually going to leave this out. Yep, you can go for it. You can buy 2 transports if, and that's an if, you have enough money. If you go for the war bonds, and not the war bonds, but I suggest you go for the war bonds as well. You can get extra money. So you have 13. You can buy 2 transports if you get the improved shipyards. That's another variant. Another variant is a cruiser, and oh yeah, an artillery. So 3 of these variants include that. Tactical bomber, which is 11. You'll have 2 short. So you can build 4 variants with that. That's something. I'd possibly go for the land units, 2 infantry and a tank. But that's if you get that. It's not even my turn yet, so I can't really go for anything. I would not go for improved shipyards for Germany because they really don't have a navy, I would say. But like young Grasshopper said, you probably need to improve your navy because you can get the extra bonus here. And war bonds too, because you can get the best request at all time. And of course, this is round 3 build, so just a little up call. What do they call it? Just a little note to say that I would build the 7 tanks if you're going against Russia next turn, because I probably am. Round 3, probably go for this. And remember Japan's and their setup, because they have 13 extra money. That is if you go for Southern France. If you don't, you still got 10 IPCs, which really means nothing to you. And it's not any more money. Because it is original territory, like Italian Somaliland, it's really nothing. Anyway, just thank you, and also Sicily and Sardinia is also something that really don't matter. So anyway, I thank you for coming on today, and I'll see you next time.